Well, welcome back to WIS News Primetime. It is that time of the week. Our friends from Final Victory Animal Rescue back in the studio for this week's edition of Primetime Pets. And we're switching things up just a little bit and letting you get to know one of Final Victory's feline friends. General Manager of Final Victory, Michael Sneezik, joining us now with this week's Primetime Pet, Seggy P, along with her foster, Cody. All right, so we've got two kittens here, and they are just precious, adorable. Yeah, well done. We're switching it up just a little bit. Give us an idea of what Seggy P is all about.
Yeah, so we are switching it up and doing cats this week because we do cats as well. We don't do them as much as we do dogs, but we figured might as well share the love and showcase some of our feline friends. And so Seggy P right here, he came into us as a stray. Cody, awesome. She took him right to foster, and he hangs out with the fireflies every week, and she works there. So they've spent a lot of time with him, and he's had a lot of fun. And we just figured, might as well bring some cats on this time. We have a lot of dogs, but we have a lot of cats that need homes too.
Yeah, and that's important to point out because, oftentimes, many shelters anyway have a lot more cats sometimes than they do dogs.
Yeah, the cat problem in South Carolina is huge. I mean, they just reproduce like crazy. There's a big TNR program, but I mean, the cats, they reproduce at a much higher rate than the dogs. And so there's a lot more, and the South Carolina shelters are just so overcrowded right now.
All right, and now the sweet kitty that you have
is
very special indeed, and you're fostering this kitty.
Yep, well, Cody's going to start fostering her in just a minute. That's why she's here tonight. She's actually, I said, you're going to pick up this cat and you're going to come on the news.
Yes, 2 for 1.
Yes, I picked her up on Saturday. We took her from one of our local shelters that we work with, and she unfortunately had some serious eye infections going on, and so our vets determined the best possible thing for her was to remove the eyes. So she's a double blind. I can tell you, having a double blind in my house right now, they get along just fine. You're not going to have to worry about it. They get acclimated to where you live. They get acclimated to the lifestyle, and they just become normal cats. And so luckily, she's brand new to this, but we are getting really used to it, and she's going to go be in a great foster home and then get adopted very quickly and have the best possible life.
And so Michael, you're speaking from experience, having a cat that is, without eyes. And they get along, as you say, just fine, no problem.
The little guy I got right now, I've had him for about a month and a half now. He jumps on the furniture. He knows where his food bowl, his litter box is. He knows where I am at all times. If he can't find me, he does a little chirp. I give him a little call, and he comes running. They get along just like my normal cats. It's remarkable what the animals can go through. And we get cats in all the time that need eyes removed. We get cats that need both eyes removed, and they all get great homes. And that's really huge. Is if you can give these cats the best possible home, they get the best possible home.
Sure. Yeah. And so when it comes to having these cats around the house, in terms of training, probably not a huge challenge. There's probably some things that pet owners, cat owners need to keep in mind. What are some tips to pass along?
Well, Cody just had this guy, and he came in, as I said, as a stray, so I'll let her kind of tell about how easily he settled into the household and how, remarkable cats are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I picked him up after a dog event. Was not the plan, but this guy conned me into it. And we got him home, set up his litter box. We quarantined a little bit just because I wasn't sure how, I have 2 cats at home. So wasn't sure how they were going to react. Knew exactly what the litter box was, how to use it. And then probably within a week, my cats, we introduced Seggy P to my cats. And one of my older ones, who isn't the most friendly, has now fallen in love with him, and he's a big brother to Seggy P. So they acclimate very quickly to their surroundings and to other pets.
And honestly, they're really easy keepers. A lot of people don't feel the ability to commit to a dog, and it's like, get a cat. They're great.
Kind of low maintenance.
They don't need as much. You put out your food, you put out your water, you give them your toys. They don't know if you're there. Cats are independent. They're a lot more independent than dogs. And so they give you the comfort. They are very cuddly like these guys are. But if you're at work, he's going to sleep all day on the couch, and then you come home and he's going to say, hey, where's my food? That's their personalities, and it's great.
Seggy spent 14, 16 hours with me. He'll come with me when I open up the store, and then he'll hang out for the entire game. And he's living his best life. Most of the time I find him sleeping in my chair like he's the boss.
There you go. That's what it's all about. If you can give Seggy P a good home, go ahead and give Final Victory Animal Rescue a call, or you can head to their website, finalvictoryrescue.com. You can also visit the team 919 North Lucas Street, West Columbia. And of course, every Monday night right here on Primetime, we'll introduce you to Primetime Pets, Primetime Pups. Today, it's the whole kit and caboodle, as they say. But thank you so much. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. All right.